Shalom, brothers. All praises goes to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Double honors goes into the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that I've learned this truth from. And much love and peace and blessings goes to the hopeful elect brethren that are out there pushing the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So, yeah, this is just going to be a quick impromptu lesson while I'm driving, kind of on the go type of deal. But basically, man, it's a testimony of something that happened to me as of recently. Now, I had been off work for about a week, and once I got back, when I come back at work, I noticed that everyone was wearing face masks inside. So I'm thinking like they must have made masks mandatory. So I didn't know for sure. I said they might have made masks. You had to wear them in here. So I went along my business without even using the mask. Saying fuck it. And while I was doing inventory, this Edomite bitch that's she's over me when it comes to doing inventory, because she back checks everything I do. And if I forget to say something, forget to count something, she'd be like, oh, you forgot this, right? So she called me for something, and I approached her. I didn't have a mask on. She had a mask on. And then she's like, you gotta stay 6 feet. And she said it exactly how I'm saying it, with such attitude and such malice and hate. Like, this bitch, I'm like, damn, you hate me because I don't got a mask on? But she's like, you gotta stay 6 feet away from me, blah, blah, blah. I'm just like, what the fuck ever. It's like, she's like, you didn't know that we're required masks to come within certain contact. I'm like, okay, whatever. And brothers, by the way, put curses on that bitch for me, please. Just do it. Say the Edomite, the Sheedomite wench at the brother's job. When you think of putting curse on, I'm pretty sure the Lord will know what you're talking about. I ain't gonna put her name out there, but she's a demon, man. And that's like only the first. That's one of many negative interactions I had with this bitch, man. And she's a pure demon. But how it all plays into the spirit, because it's like she actually used to be cool, because I've been working at this job for a number of years. So when I first got there, she used to smile and come say hi to everybody, and have a good look about her, even though she's still a tall, ugly bitch. And still, but like in the recent years, the past, I want to say 2 years at the most, she just turned this bitch went completely nuts, and she always got the hard, mean look on her face now. And the scriptures say the love of many shall wax cold, and these devils, they're showing their true nature. Because when Esau is all smiling at you and he's having a good time in public, he's all laughing, that's not his real nature. Esau's real nature is to be a devil, man, a demon. And we see that with these people, man. And I'm actually happy because the Lord gave me more hatred for these Edomites behind this bitch, man. And the thing is, the Lord is gonna get back all these people that come at his prophets some type of way, especially when we didn't do anything wrong. We didn't do nothing wrong to them. You got people like that on a constant basis. I know you brothers are dealing with them type of situations too, because these people you interact with, they got demons on them. And yeah, people can notice that you have a pleasant spirit and so forth, and then treat you for that, or I should say, treat you well. But certain other people, no matter how positive you try to be around them, they're still going to show their horns, man. They're still going to be devilish to you, and that's a witness unto them. Because especially when you didn't do anything to them and they act like that towards you, the Lord is going to get them for that. The Lord going to smoke their ass for that. And I pray this bitch, I I'll be putting curses on this woman every other day, and I pray the Lord get her as soon as possible. The Lord's will, you brothers put on curses, it'll get her out of there quicker. But hey, man, it's just crazy, you know. But the thing about it is this, right? As far as the mask goes, after I went and put on the mask, somebody told me about it, and they said that they got an anonymous tip from the health department. Well, the health department got an anonymous tip from someone that at our job, either somebody that works there or someone associated with us, because we do a lot of shipping and receiving. So it could be someone that walked in and dropped off a package or something, and it's like, oh, nobody in here is wearing masks. Let me report this. And this shows you these people are a bunch of fucking assholes, man. Like, what the fuck? Who in here is dying? Who in here is breaking the law? You know, who in there was getting their shit beat out of them, or any type of infraction that's injurious to the next person happening within our within the business that I work at? Nothing. Nobody. You know, people, the machines are spread out, so you're barely in contact with one another like that. But it just shows you the type of bug out spirit some of these people got, man. They would just sell you over to the government like it ain't shit, thinking that they some type of upstanding citizen. Like the scriptures say, they think they do the Most High of faith. They think they're doing the work of the Most High when they slayed the prophets. That's some of these fucking bug outs out here. But you know, they got a real malicious spirit about them. They rather see the next person go down before them. You know, it's all to appease that wicked spirit on them. So this is just one instance, right? Somebody reported, and now we gotta wear masks and shit. So thing is now, how much more when the chip comes out? When the chip is made mandatory, there won't have to be a police officer or a martial law troop that catches you without a chip. Yo, you're untagged. You're dangerous. No, it's going to be a regular, everyday piece of shit American. A neighbor, someone, a family member, somebody you work with formerly, somebody you see passing by the street that's going to try to alert law enforcement to get at you, man. So that's why not only the leaders of this society, not only are the elites gonna go down, but the people are gonna go down with them that are in consent with these devils, man, because they got the same spirit. The Lord got to kill them too. The everyday American citizen is dangerous to your salvation, man. And they're dangerous at large, because these people at any given moment can flip and pull out a gun and just kill everybody, because that's the type of spirit that's on these people right now. They are anxious. They're unsure of what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? They're losing their jobs. They see other people losing their jobs. It's making people that got jobs get all anxious and nervous, depressed. Women are leaving their husbands, which is making men more fed up. The women that are single got to take care of their kids. They got a balance between working and OnlyFans and home and childcare. You see what I'm saying? So them bitch, they through. They through, man. These people are through in America. There's only some type of resemblance of normalcy in this society as far as people that got jobs. Everyone, man, and that's it. Because if you could just be a fly on the wall in a lot of these people's conversations or in their households, man, there's a lot of demonic shit going on, a lot of murders, all type of abuse, crazy shit going on in America that's not being talked about. And it's trending and getting worse within the past, since this whole pandemic happened. And it's only getting worse and worse and worse and worse. There's no big movement for the restoration of love and unity and the Christmas spirit, all that shit. No, that's out the window. America is through. You know? Proof in point, that asshole that tried to, which I don't really care, because it's not my business in the first place. I just work there. And the sooner I get fired, the better. But anyway, the asshole that reported on the job that I work at, he doesn't know whose food out of someone else's mouth that he's taking away from just for trying to report some shit or damaging someone else's lives. That's not their concern. See, people don't think about that type of shit, because this is a godless society. Unity, love, you know, agreements between neighbors. That's a godly trait. That's a blessing set up by Yahweh Shai. So if you on the side of the ungodly and you reject the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, which these heathens and 2/3 of Israel do, that's why the Most High put it in their spirit to be so against one another. Because you can't get unity and you're a demon. The unity only lasts but so long. Like all the ancient empires, you know why they failed? Because they weren't chosen of the Most High. They were just set up to do what they did for a moment by the Most High, but ultimately their own ungodliness was their undoing. Like, for example, the Babylonians, they had one of their major events that led up to their downfall and destruction. Actually, the night before their destruction, they had held a feast using the vessels of the Lord, which was in total disrespect for Yahweh Shai. So how much more of these devils today, which try to teach you about the Big Bang Theory and evolution, and you know, they're putting women over men. It's all in violation of the Most High's decrees, man. So that's why the Most High is about to take these fucking people out, and that's why he's actively doing it with this whole C-19 virus and all these crazy happenings that's going on around the world. And you know what? It's gonna get worse. Just like they had that major event of the C-19 that changed the whole landscape of America, something else is coming. Something else. Just before that shit happened, I couldn't have told you, well, look, there's a virus coming that's going. No, I couldn't have told you, but we all brothers knew it was gonna be something. We knew it was gonna get worse, and that's how it got worse overnight. And it's gonna happen again, because pretty soon we're on the cusp of the Passover, and the whole lockdowns countrywide. Guess what? When it happened, right after the Passover. So we got another Pesach coming up, which this one, hey, Lord's will, I pray that it's even more heavy and more destructive after this one, man. I pray that hundreds of thousands of people die from something within a few days, within a day. I'll pray that, man, because this shit is ridiculous out here. We're tired of this bullshit, all right? So all praises goes to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.